Here's the deal. People online are idiots, and they gotta be taught a lesson, especially NBA fans. That's why I'm here with Worst Take, NBA Reddit Edition. Let's start with this idiotic statement from AG Contis. Look at this. I'm going to read this right now. It says, which would make all of his achievements that much greater. We get images of him, being Michael Jordan, at the club at 3:30 a.m. with 7 p.m. tip-off. Goes out and drops 50 plus in a closeout game in the playoffs. LeBron is in bed by 11. What? What does this have to do at all with how good of a player he is? Like, I am not a big fan of LeBron, but Jordan was out at the clubs, even though he did good. That doesn't even matter. What you do before the game doesn't matter, and it shouldn't matter how great you are. It only matters how you do on the court. That actually should detract from him because he only did what he did. He could have been so much more. That's like saying the most talented player is actually the best. No, that's not how you determine who the best player is. No, not at all. The only way that you can choose who the best player is in a game, the only way is by what they do, not by how talented they are, because talent is so easily derailed. Look at Penny Hardaway. We think he would be a way better player. Most people agree he'd be like an all-time talent. Does not matter. He got hurt. It's over for him. And we can't use that then to help Kobe. Look at this next comment. It says, Kobe'd be at the gym shooting J's until 3:30. What you got now? That doesn't make Kobe better. I mean, obviously it does make him better because he's a better shooter for that, but that doesn't make him better than other players. That's just so idiotic. It doesn't make any sense. Wow. This comment actually made me cringe. I feel like I'm about to fall over because of the amount of cringe. Now let me read this. Kawhi is slowly becoming a hated personality. Now wait. No? Who hates Kawhi? How could you hate Kawhi? Like, we all know that he's injured. How is he even becoming a more hated personality? And a less desirable player? Now, we all know that's not true. Any single team would want him. Every single one. All 30. Even the Spurs, who are getting just totally wrecked in this whole thing. They're sitting with him because they want him. No one doesn't want him. He was a top two-way player last year. It was basically him and Durant were the best two-way guys in the league. No, because LeBron's kind of fallen off on defense, but we could save that for another day. He's been so good. Everyone wants him. I don't even know how you say that. Now let's keep going. The marketing opportunities were there in San Antonio. They won't be there regardless of where he goes if his image keeps suffering. Now, that's not true. If he goes to LA, he'll blow up. I mean, I personally think he won't blow up as big as the other stars just because of how terrible his personality is. But we all know that doesn't really mean anything in LA. In LA, the Lakers will make him into something. They will. It's guaranteed. Now, his counselors are drawing comparisons to LeVar Ball. Not that even... I don't even think that's that bad. Like, what's there to hate? And they're all getting laughed at by the people they'd have to woo to get Kawhi the deals they think he should have. The only reason he's staying out and not talking to the media is because he's not hurt. Bro, how do you know that? Is this a Spurs Twitter account? Is this a burner? Oh, Brian Colangelo's at it again. Well, let's just keep moving. He doesn't want to risk injury before getting a max deal. I don't even know what to say with this guy. So he says he's not hurt, but he says he doesn't want to risk injury. What? I think a lot of players would play through the pain or play with a slight risk of more serious injury. We see how that turned out for Isaiah Thomas. Now he's not even going to get anything. Remember when he came in with the Brinks truck on his sandals saying, "Get this man paid"? Yeah, he might not even get signed next year. He's been so bad since he came back early. Moving on. He's electing not to, and while the decision might be something he's considered in his own best interest, it's not something that benefits the team in any way. Exactly. That's the whole point, dude. Bob Dole. What? This is all about Kawhi in the first place. He's trying to get paid. He's trying to go to LA. He's trying to get his endorsements. He doesn't care about San Antonio anymore. They tried to bring him back when he was hurt. Like, I don't know how you can have this take. Like, this actually pains me to read. 76ers Markelle Fultz had the yips. Completely forgot how to shoot. You think? So, the headline here is, Sixers are doing everything they can to clear cap space to try and sign LeBron to a max contract. You know, not surprising. Let's see what Reddit thinks about what moves they should make. Scrolling. Oh, look. Send Embiid to Dallas. Problem solved. How awesome. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah, the one reason you'd get LeBron to Philly is what you're going to do to clear up space. Well, it's obviously biased. He's got the Dallas logo. Is weed legal in Penn? Oh my God. The Warriors want him. Wow. If LeBron went to the Warriors, I would probably walk outside and scream. Better not. Suns fans coming out of nowhere because of that Philly trade. When Miami's pick turns to crap and Bridges is one of the best 3-and-D players in the league, Philly will be kicking themselves. Oh, you gotta appreciate the Suns. You just gotta. You gotta appreciate how they, AMJ Hawk. I appreciate what you're doing here. You gotta stand up for your team, but let's be real. Wow. Zaire Smith Zaire Smith and a first rounder for Michael Bridges. Like, let's be real. Sorry. I almost believed you for a sec, but that's just not gonna be a good deal. You can justify it all you want, but no. Sorry. Sorry. Oh my God. What are you doing? Now, I've had a lot of bad takes today, and I've called a lot of people idiots, and there's been a lot of roasting, but let's have at least one good thing come out of today. And I think this is it. The headline reads, Lakers have a focus on both Chris Paul and LeBron James. Top comment, David Stern gonna make a comeback. Oh, you just gotta love it. Chris Paul and LeBron, if they both try and go to the Lakers, David Stern's coming out of the woodworks. I can already see it. How amazing would that be? Because all people would talk about is how he vetoed that trade, the Chris Paul to the Lakers trade. Oh, how funny would it be if Chris Paul ended up on the Lakers in the end, but with LeBron James. That would be incredible. Hey, I don't know. The Lakers are going to be cold. Let's be real. They have 2 max slots open. Not 1, not 2. And there's 4 guys who could fill it. They got Chris Paul, LeBron, PG, and Kawhi. 4 guys, and they are going for 2 of them. Now, I have no idea what's going to actually happen. No one does. But let's be real. They're getting someone. All those players, I can already guarantee. All those players watched Lonzo this year. You know what they saw? A guy who's gonna pass the ball. There's not enough of that in the NBA. Like, all these guys want to shoot for themselves. Like, I know LeBron wants a passer. Like, that's why, he didn't really like Mario Chalmers, but come on. Like, he would rather have that than another guy scoring. And he sees the defense, and he sees the passing, and he sees the basketball IQ. I think that's honestly the most important thing, the basketball IQ. I think that's something LeBron really looks for. But let's be real. That is a spicy destination. And Lonzo is a player they want to play with. They want the ball. They don't want people taking their shots. And Lonzo's that perfect guy. He'll get his. He's going to be a better shooter. But let's be real. They want him for his passing. And they want him to feed them the rock. Obviously they could do without the LeVar show. But that's fun. Like, they just have fun. They like to have fun here.